Hi, I decided to do my dialogue across difference project on why standardized testing should be abolished. I feel as though standardized testing should be abolished because it separates students into unnecessary groups, including those of race and gender. Standardized testing companies use this information and put different demographics against each other in charts or data. To me, this comes off as insensitive and almost prejudiced against many of these demographics, and it creates and enforces stereotypes that often society places on these demographics. I had chose my friend Bryson. He is a psych major and I think he is transferring to PFW, but we went to school together at ISU and we share different opinions on this subject, but we are still good friends and still share a lot of the same values, obviously. He shared his values of why he thought standardized testing is good and why and how those effects of standardized testing can have positive effects for the students in the future. Bryson is from a different city and a different demographic point than I am, so it's really interesting to me to be able to hear his side of why he feels different than I, opposed to standardized testing. Bryson believes that standardized testing should be kept in schools because they are good indicators of measuring a student's ability to process mathematics skills, science, and English. These are indicators that are important for college, and he also believed that this would lead students into being successful. Although we disagreed on the subject why it shouldn't be abolished, we did find a lot of shared values between us. We recognize that some certain demographic groups might not have the funds or access to these exams. And we also recognize that each student deserves to take these exams if they want to. And leading off of that, students should be able to choose if they want to be able to take these exams rather than being forced by the school systems. I feel like that would create a lesser tension on how high stake these exams can be for students especially, and teachers as well. We also agree that not all students go to college right after high school, so we still believe that having these skills that come from standardized tests are good for real life preparation. Some of the things that I appreciate Bryson shared about were the insight of how it would affect students after high school, especially. I could completely understand why he was coming at this way, and I really do appreciate the outlook of the positive factors because I honestly did not think of those factors before Bryson had brought them up. I was only looking at my side. So being able to have a different view of why something might even, have a positive side really gives it insight. It really makes you think about other topics too that you might have disagreed on and have different views on. And it makes you kind of want to go back to them and rethink about them and understand the other side. So I really do appreciate that. All in all, my values lay stronger in how much I care about how demographically challenged and minority students are seen in society and how they're also treated in society too. And Bryson's views lay stronger in how these students are going to be successful in their future life after high school. So all in all, we did find those shared values, but I also kind of stuck to my personal opinion of I think standardized testing, it's better off if we were to abolish it. Applying this same technique to other situations will help me grow and help me understand and want to learn how to view others' opinions in different situations, especially when communicating, especially in the career force as well.